back then. So this is September's bead box, and I do want to apologise for the state of my nails. I do really apologise. I just haven't had time to give myself a fresh manicure and refresh the nail polish, so I do apologise about that. But never mind, we're not here to look at my nails, we're here to look at the September bead box. So this is a card from last month's bead box, obviously, because I haven't opened this one yet, but I just like to cover my personal details. So make something beautiful. Let's see what's in September's bead box. Let's open it together. I have obviously undone the tape and everything. Here we go. Make something beautiful. I love that saying. I really do love that saying. Make something beautiful. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Right then, let's move the box out of the way like we always do, and let's begin and have a look at what's in here. So, we've got some silver findings. I love silver. Let's have a look what's in the bag. If I can get in it. Where's the opening? Let's just cut it open. So we have, oh, bald head pins. I love bald head pins. Absolutely love bald head pins. The nice soft wire, so you can do some nice wrapped loops. So a couple of those. We have a nice toggle clasp in silver. We have ear wires. And we have a lobster clasp. And we have 4 silver jump rings. I'd say in size 5, size as in 5mm, because these are the most popular ones that we use, aren't they, guys? We all like a nice 5mm. So we have 4 of those. Lovely. So a nice little bag of findings to get us going. Love that. Pair of earrings, 2 bracelets maybe. We have, what's this? Oh, I think it's silver chain, fine chain. I'll open it for quickness with my scissors. I need some new scissors, guys. What's the weather like where you are? Here in Cornwall, it is absolutely teeming down. I am late, it has to be said, I am late with this September bead box. For some unknown reason, I've completely lost September, and we're now in October, so there'll be another bead box coming through my door very, very soon. So we have a nice length, I'd say at least 14 inches, of nice fine silver chain. We have, oh, some metallic thread and 2 lobster clasps, clam clasps. Ooh. That's interesting. That'd make nice macrame, wouldn't it? I don't know if I've got any more of that. Or a nice little bracelet. That's nice. I like that. I love the little clams. Clots, clams, closures. Gosh. We have, I love this for the inspiration. I say it every time on the videos, and I don't think I'm ever going to stop saying it, because they're just, oh, just so good. So you've got a pair of earrings straight away. Nice simple little, oh look at those, with little bald head pins. So I'll bring you in a little bit. Are you a bit far away? Let's bring you in just a wee bit. Don't look at my nails, like I say. Delicate, delicate. And some beautiful ear wires. Pair of earrings, nice wrap loop. Sometimes they look so classy. They are classy. I'm liking that a lot. So we know, as always, that we've got one pair of earrings straight off. Right, we have some little bugle beads, little tiny bugle beads. I'm not going to take those out of the wrapper. In a lovely shade of lilac. We have some little seed beads. Again, I'm not going to take them out the packet because they'll just go everywhere. Oh, mind you, I have got a little triangle here. Let's put them in there. Little Frosty Glass seed beads. We have, ooh, these drops. Let's have a closer look onto the package. Yes, they are the little drops. Look at those. Nice. And the hole, I think the hole, yes it does, the hole goes through the top. That's nice. I like those. And we have some lovely, I think they're called Opalite. Lovely little beads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of those. They sort of glisten. They're opalescent. They glisten under the light. I hope the video is picking that up. They really do glisten under the light. Them are lovely. Like those. And I love this colour. Like a beautiful amethyst colour. Frosty Glass. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 of those. Or I have 15. Ooh. I like them together. I do like them together. We have some amethyst glass beads. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of those. We have, oh look at this. Lovely amethyst. Where does the hole go? It goes through. Yes it does. A lovely amethyst bead. Not quite sure. It looks about 12 mil. Have I got Percy here? No, Percy's on my other desk. One of these days I will do a video of where I am now. My little bead room. Or should I call it? Shall I be posh and call it my bead studio? my bead studio. We're doing alright at the minute. It's not raining, but it is quite windy. And when it starts raining, I sound like I'm in a caravan. Let's have a look at the size. 15 mil. 15 mil. That's a lovely bead. I'm loving that. Statement piece. That might make a nice ring. Or a nice little pen. Oh, we'll see, we'll see. And we've got, coming up to the last couple of items now, guys. We've got some lovely crystals. Little bag of lovely crystals. 2, 4, 6 crystals. And they've got a bluey, purpley tone to them. Aren't they gorgeous? Them are beautiful. Look how they catch the light. Ooh, and last but not least, oh, I know what I'm going to be making here. It is what's the word? It's not plastic. It's called something, isn't it? I just cannot think of the word. But it's not stone, but it looks it. Not stone. It's not a glass bead or a clay bead. It is plastic. Oh, there is another word for it, isn't there? I've got baby brain. No, I'm not pregnant. But I have got like brain fog or something. And that would look absolutely gorgeous as a tassel, and then tassel off it. Maybe chain tassel. With some beads on the end. Oh. I'll see. I'll see. So there we are then, guys. A lovely little box. Still cannot get over the value. £5 including postage here in the UK. Wow. What am I going to make with this lot then? Well, time will tell. I will come back when I've made a few items, or I might make some items with you. Let's see how we go. See you in a minute, guys. So I just thought I'd come back to you then and show you a few bits that I've made so far. So if you remember, these were, well, of course you remember, Jane, it's on the same blinking tape, isn't it? Tape. Now I'm showing my age. Right, so anyway, so they're the little earrings that I made using the eye pin, the bald head pins that came in, but they were a little bit bent. And a little tip for you is get yourself a pair of these, the Nylon Pliers, and you can, if I show you on this, so you can see this bald head pin is got kinks in it, and sometimes you can't straighten it out. But if you use these pliers, so holding the ball in your hand and pulling through, it straightens out your head pin for you. You just need to do it a couple of times. It's nice and straight now. So that's a nice little tip for you. These are well worth it. I've had these for, gosh, years, and they're still going stronger. They have got some gnarly bits in there. Probably could do with some new heads. I think I have got some new heads somewhere, but keep on using them while you can. Hey, save some pennies. So a pair of earrings on so far, and I made this bracelet. Now I was having a bit of a hard time of what to do with it, because there wasn't enough to do macrame, and then when I got it doesn't hold the knots for macrame as well as I was hoping. So, and I wouldn't have had enough in anyway to make a macrame bracelet. So what I decided to do was do a wrapped bracelet. So, and obviously putting the toggle clasp on the end and tying knots. Tied some knots, and then with the extra just put a couple of beads on and a knot on the end, and it does hold these knots pretty well, the very tight ones. I will put a little bit of nail varnish on that knot and then cut it down later. But on, and I didn't put beads all around because I wanted to show this as well, if you know what I mean. Now I don't know how well it will hold up as a bracelet, if you know what I mean, but there you go. Am I a bit close? Might be a little bit close. There you are. Well, just as a bit of interest. It doesn't matter then if that falls to the front. But with a nice pair of jeans and a denim jacket, I think it's quite effective. So there's a little idea for you. And like I say, we'll put a little bit of nail polish or a little bit of glue on these knots just to hold them. But I think it's great. Just something a bit different, and you can see the cording as well, the metallic cording as well. Never thought of using metallic cording. So there you go. So there's an item. Let's take that off a second. And then I went on and made this. I think this is lovely. Just move those earrings out the way. I absolutely adore this. Let me bring you in a little bit. There you go. I really adore it. I think it's lovely. So what I'm going to do with you now is make the, well, say make, is finish it off. So we've made our pendant, our dangly pendant, using the 15mm amethyst bead that came in the box. I had some spare wire from a previous box that I had, so cut off about 6 inches, made a loop at the bottom, but before closing the loop I put on my dangles. The dangles were made using the chain. This was the chain that was in the box. I've got a bag of tiny little jump rings. I think these are 4mm. Little 4mm jump rings. Just open them up, popped the little drop through. Did get a little bit fiddly, but I got there. And then added it onto the chain, cut off the chain at intervals so it makes a waterfall effect. Okay. Added it on my loop before I closed it, turned a few loops, and there we have this gorgeous pendant. And then at the top, the same principle, made a loop and then turn some loops around just to finish it off. So what I thought was then a nice silver chain to put it on. So this is out of my stash, just a length of chain. I think I had this from Deborah Beads all the time that I didn't make the videos. I stashed all the bead boxes and I just went through, and this is some of the chain from a previous bead box. So what to do then? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, but if you're new to beading then you won't know. So you will need your pliers, jump ring from the bead box, open our jump ring, pop it on the end, pop our lobster clasp on and close the loop. Make sure it's nice and closed. So now we have our lobster clasp on. Okay. The other end, all we need to do is pop on a jump ring so that our lobster clasp has something to attach to. So, my eyes, do you know, I don't know whether it's locked down or what, but my eyes, terrible. Look, I need new glasses. Can't blame it on lockdown really, can I? We're blaming everything on lockdown, aren't we? Oh dear. I don't know about you, but I've been having a bit of low mood. Do something, brighten myself up. I thought, oh, I'll go up and do a bit of beading. Go up and do a bit of beading. Do my box that I've been waiting to do. Sometimes life gets in the way, doesn't it? And the things that we really want to do. I have to get in close, guys. I have got my eyes on, but I hope I'm in focus. I'm in camera. And this brain fog is just about driving me insane. It's not the best closure, Jane, at all. Got a bit of a kink going on in my jump ring. That's better. So we've made our chain then. Already come pre-cut. Just put our lobster clasp on and we put our jump ring on the other side. I'm just going to attach this now because I want to find the middle. Now you can either use a bigger jump ring so it slides along, or you can find the middle and attach the pendant into the centre of your chain. I've got some new pliers and I'm not getting on with them that well. Alright, they sit in your hand okay. But, you know what it's like when you find your ideal pliers. So, I'll just open the jump ring then, attached. Let's see if it will go through and run. Yes, it will. Let's just when you're doing jump rings as well, sometimes if you take, once you've opened it, north to south, always north to south, never east to west. When you're closing it, if you take it past the join, it'll bounce back. Sometimes it will just spring back into its natural position, which is closed. Okay, let's just see if this will. Yes, it will. There we go then. A lovely finished pendant. I absolutely adore it. Waterfall. And I made some earrings to match. All glixed up, ready for Christmas. I mean, I'm not being funny, but you'd pay more than £5 for that, for a pendant and earrings, wouldn't you? You'd pay £5 for them earrings. I get very excited. Can you tell? Right, so we've got a bracelet, pair of earrings, those earrings and the other bracelet. So we've got those, and then we've got that, and we've got that. I'm really happy so far. I mean, I've got a few bits left over. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with these yet, but I'd be, like I say, I'd be really happy with that. Yeah, okay, I've added a bit of chain out to my own stash, but we're all beaders. We all have these things, don't we? So there we are then, guys. So far so good. Let's see what else occurs. I just thought I'd come back and tell you about my thought process. I was originally thinking, if you remember at the beginning of the video, that that'd make a nice base for a tassel, and yeah, it would. It really would. I really like it, and it would make a fantastic base for a tassel. But then I got a bit of my stash out and I thought, hang on a second, this would look really nice threaded on some cording. This is just some cording, and placed in, so it would be like a choker style necklace, putting some clasps on the end, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to measure it out and then do a knot on either side. So that's me thinking on that. I'm thinking that's going to make a nice piece of jewellery. And then I'll just snip to the loo, as you do. And I was on the loo and I was thinking about these little crystals that came, and the bit of chain that's left over, that I've got left over, does actually fit the wrist now with a bit left over. So I'm wondering now whether to make this into a bracelet and then do some charms off, some little dangles off, or doing turned loops and making it into a, breaking the chain off and doing intervals with that. And that's what I think I'm going to do. Not with these bald head pins obviously, but with some wire. I've got some wire, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's just my thought process while I was having a tinkle. Too much information, Jane, but there you go. That's what I'm going to do. I've got some cord endings in my stash. I'm going to measure this out and I'm going to make like a choker style necklace. Ooh, casual. Welcome back then, so here it is. Let's widen you out a little bit. Ooh. So then, following on what I said, I have put some cord endings on in a lobster clasp with some little jump rings in between. Down to the centre, tied a knot on either side. And this will look nice and casual if you're wearing a high neck top, a t-shirt or something. You used to want to be seen wearing a bit of jewellery. It's casual, it's a bit boho-y type, bit indie type. So there's that. And then I went on and made this. This is so darn cute. I absolutely adore it. Surprising what you can do with 2, 4, 6 crystals and some chain. And I put it on a magnetic clasp. Look at this. Easy peasy to put on. And doesn't that look pretty? I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice. I love this. Probably my favourite. And a little top tip for you guys. I used an eye pin. A standard eye pin that measures, let's do it in mil, 50 mil, just over 50 mil. And you can make 2 eye pins out of this. So let's do a bit of pretending then. So pretend this is one of them crystals. So you'd put it on, bend it over, as you do, cutting down to about 1 centimetre, and you'd turn your loop, wouldn't you? So let's just turn the loop, taking your pliers to the end of your wire, and little movements, little hand movements, can you see, little hand movements, bringing that round. and that gives you your eye pin. And just to straighten it up and make it look professional, pop your pliers in the other way and give it a turn, and that bit more Jane, and that gives you your professional finish. And just finish closing the loop. Let's just do that a little bit more. There we are. And to straighten it up, 2 pairs of pliers and just give it a little wiggle, and there you have your connector. So you've got this wire left over, and that is big enough to make another eye pin. So again, putting our pliers so the wire is flush on the pliers, bounding it round in a loop, and we have a P or a Q, putting our pliers back in and just bending it back, and we now have another eye pin, don't we? Just close that up, and we have another eye pin, so we can make another connector. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because you know, and then you end up with little bits like that, and I bet you could even make some little eye pins out of them. Let's have a little go. So if we want to go small, have we got a small? Yeah, we have. And then we could just turn that down. Well, it might be a little bit big. Let's just try it. Let's just give it a go. Yeah, we can. Straighten it up a second. Just goes to show, doesn't it? The amounts of bits of wire that we chuck out that we could actually reuse. Let's just tweak it, as we say. Tweak it. There we are, we've got another little connector out of scraps of wire. So out of one just over 50mm eye pin, we can make 3 connectors. Don't chuck, get a little pot and put all your bits in. You never know when you're going to need them. So, but anyway, I digress, don't I? So I just thought that was a nice little tip to share with you guys. So let's have a look then of what we've made. So this adorable, I'm going to put it on because I can. I think I had this from Deborah Beads as well. The magnetic clasps, and the gorgeous. Oh, I just love that. Simple. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more. So I'm going to widen you out a little bit then now. This mat keeps on moving. There we are. So, and then I went on finally to make this pair of earrings. Can you move those out of the way? This pair of earrings, just little dangly earrings, and I thought that matched this bracelet. You could even go on, because I have got leftover beads, and make something else to match this. A necklace. You could go on, let's just have a look, and make like a bar necklace. Purple. Might be too many, but let's just see. Maybe leave out them white. Okay, you could even go on and make a little bar necklace. Turn a loop either side. Let's just cut this off and have a look what we're doing. Give me plenty to work with. Working off the hoof here, guys. Nice simple necklace. So could I wrap a bit of a loop either side? Probably could. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So I'm gonna have to take. I might have to take them beads off a second so I can do a loop. So just turning a loop then. Swapping over onto my other hand, and then just grabbing the wire and taking it around. Just a couple of times. I'm going to cut off that little bit of excess wire. This isn't really a tutorial video, it's just a show, but giving it a little bit of a squeeze down. Make sure there's no sharp edges that's not going to catch you or anything. Okay, so then I'll put that little pattern back on here now. Purple. Purple, right? Oh, little bar necklace. Where are they gone there? Twisting our way around. Just a couple of loops. Scratch my chin. Cut off our excess wire as close to the work as you can, and then giving it a bit of a squeeze. Let's straighten that up a little bit. Tuck it in. There we go. Put a bit of a bend on if you like. Well, you can decide what to put on it. Whether it be a little bit of chain, that'd look nice sitting up close to the neck as well. So maybe it's bringing a little bit, you look like you're far away. Yeah, so I think that'd look nice up close on your neck, and maybe a little bit of chain. Obviously not this little bit of chain, this is all I've got left over, but I'm just looking to see what it would look like. Yeah, that'd look really pretty up close to the neckline, right on your neck. It's 17 inches all told, 17 inches necklace to go up close to your neck. Right, so that was a little off the hoof bit of design for you. Must have found my beading mojo today. I've zoomed through this lot, makes a change. Normally I end up doing it over a couple of days because I just can't think. So, right, let's start from the beginning then and have a look. So we've got this, which will end up being a lovely set. So with earrings and bracelet. We've got a set of earrings, classy earrings like this. We've got a hip and casual necklace, and we've got our pendant necklace, our waterfall pendant. I love this waterfall pendant necklace with matching earrings, and obviously the bracelet that I seem to have hijacked. I love that. Better take it off, Aunt Anne, and put it on the pad. Do you think I deserve it? Do you think I deserve it as a little gift to me? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of jewellery for £5. I think that's absolutely amazing. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces of jewellery for our £5, including postage, with a little few bits out of my own stash. So what's your favourite then, guys? Let's have a little look as well of what we got left over. Leftover wise, let's just sort yourself out, Jane, sort yourself out. That's that bracelet, and where's that bar gone? There. So I can't count that as being in there because I'll need a new bit of chain for that. So left over then, I've got this little bit of chain. I've got these little drop beads left. I've got 2 culottes left, the 2 of the little clams left. I've got the whole pack of little bugle beads left. I've got some seed beads left. Those out the way. And I've got these little beads left. You could make a bracelet there if I connected them. Made these into more little connectors. You've got another bracelet there. In fact, I bet them connected with that chain would make another bracelet. I bet it would. So there you are. What was your favourite piece then, guys? What was your favourite bit of jewellery that I've made today? Personally, mine is this gorgeous little bracelet. Sometimes keeping it simple sometimes is the nicest thing, but I love that. I love these earrings as well. I think again, less is more. I think they're very classy, very classy. I absolutely love this, but I am in love with tassels in any way. I do love a nice tassel, and I wear tassels a lot. So yeah, I love that, and I love amethyst. Love amethyst. Amethyst, labradorite, and rose quartz. Some of my favourite gemstones. So, and the earrings to match are adorable. And then onto the bit more casual then. The earrings, still a nice set, lovely set. Well, it will be. And then that needs going on some chain. And then this, I really like this as well. Look great. Hey, this will be alright for when I'm metal detecting. I'll be able to wear that when I'm metal detecting. Still have a bit of jewellery on. Hey. And it looks nice, might bring me a bit of luck, eh? So, there you are then. What is your favourite piece? What is your favourite piece of jewellery? What is yours? We all know mine. What is yours? So thank you, Deborah Beads, for a wonderful bead box. I've really enjoyed working with this bead box, with September's bead box. I apologise that it's late and we're now in October. But this is September's. October's will follow once I've got the bead box, once it's arrived. So there you are then. Take very good care. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you're new to me and you'd like to see more from me, please take the time out and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I like to see them thumbs. Thumbs. And share the video, guys, if there's anybody you think that would benefit from my waffling and my little beading videos, then please do share, and I will speak